How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Paragon Chiropractic. Today we're talking about spinal instability and what that may look like and how that might feel. I always like to describe it as a building, like a skyscraper, right? These skyscrapers are built with a central column, right, that goes all the way up, and that's the beam that takes on brunt of the support of the structure. And then there's a bunch of columns around it, right, that support that centralized beam. In our body is very much like that, right? We have our spine, which is our central beam, and then we have muscles around it, which are the smaller columns that support that beam. Now, much like in a building, right, if it was poorly built and those columns around the central beam are small and thin, right, then that building is going to be very unstable, right? Any gust of wind will probably knock it over. Same could be said about our bodies. If our spine doesn't have support from the muscles or the columns around it, then that's going to create a little bit of instability in the spine. And what that may look like, it feels like a little bit of a clunk, right, in your back, especially when you're feeling pain. But what starts to look like is whenever you're doing your activities, whether you're a weekend warrior or just your job, your spine starts to take on more strain, more stress, more pressure. With time, that can create a shearing effect, and then that's where you start experiencing like disc injury, structural damage, right? And then that starts to lead to pain traveling down the legs, like sciatica, pain from the neck going into the arms, that's carpal tunnel, right? So we want to make sure that the columns around our spine or our muscles around our spine are big and strong, right? So that we can support the spine a little bit more and we avoid structural damage or things like osteoarthritis in the spine, right? Which down the road that can lead to other issues. But make sure you follow along. The upcoming, we'll have some videos to help you not only mobilize the spine but strengthen it as well, and support it so that we avoid those injuries.